What if I told you that AI is already replacing tech jobs? Not in the future, not 10 years from now, but right now, quietly. Developers, designers, testers, content creators, roles that once felt completely safe are being reshaped faster than anyone expected. But here's the truth that gets misunderstood all the time: AI is not here to destroy the tech industry. It's here to change who survives in it. And whether that change helps you or hurts you depends entirely on how you respond. Right now, the tech world is going through one of the biggest transitions it has ever seen. Artificial intelligence is no longer a futuristic idea. It's already embedded into everyday tools. AI writes code, it generates designs, it edits videos, it answers customer support tickets, it analyzes massive amounts of data. Tasks that once took hours, days, or entire teams can now be done in minutes by one person using the right tools, and companies are paying very close attention. They may not openly say, "We replaced people with AI," but the signs are everywhere. Fewer junior hires, smaller teams doing more work, job descriptions demanding more skills than ever before. One employee is now expected to perform at a level that previously required 3 or 4 people. AI has quietly become the invisible teammate. It never sleeps, it never complains, and it costs far less than a full-time salary. This is why so many people feel anxious about the future of tech jobs. Layoffs make headlines, automation happens behind closed doors, and suddenly, roles that once had clear career paths feel uncertain. But this moment isn't about panic. It's about understanding what's really changing. Let's start with software development, because this is where many people feel the pressure the most. AI tools can now write functions, generate boilerplate code, explain complex logic, and refactor messy projects. For developers, this is especially challenging. Many of the tasks that once helped beginners learn and gain experience are now automated. But this doesn't mean developers are becoming irrelevant. It means the definition of a valuable developer has changed. The companies don't just want someone who can write code anymore. They want people who understand systems, architecture, performance, security, and business impact. Design has gone through an even faster transformation. AI can generate logos, UI layouts, marketing graphics, thumbnails, and branding concepts instantly. Clients who once hired designers for basic work now expect speed above everything else. This has made it harder for designers who rely only on tools. AI can generate visuals, but it still struggles to understand context, emotion, and long-term strategy the way humans do. Content creation is another area where AI has completely changed the game. Scripts, captions, voiceovers, video edits, what once required a team can now be done by a single creator. That's why we're seeing individuals outperform entire companies. AI didn't kill creativity, it removed friction. And when friction disappears, the people who know how to move fast rise to the top. This leads to an uncomfortable but honest truth. AI does not replace the best professionals. It replaces the average ones. People who rely on repetitive tasks, predictable workflows, minimal decision-making, junior developers who only follow tutorials, manual testers clicking through the same test cases, designers producing template-based work, data entry, and basic support roles. These jobs aren't disappearing overnight, but they are shrinking rapidly. There are also roles that sit somewhere in the middle: front-end developers, content writers, IT support professionals. These jobs still exist, but the expectations are much higher. You can't just do the job anymore. You have to add something extra. You need to understand why you're doing the work, not just how to do it. You need to work with AI, not against it. Now, here's the part most people don't talk about enough. While some tech jobs are shrinking, others are growing faster than ever. AI engineers, system architects, cybersecurity experts, automation specialists, data strategists, and people who can connect technology with real business needs are in massive demand. Even so-called soft skills like communication, leadership, and the ability to explain complex ideas clearly are becoming incredibly valuable. As AI handles more execution, humans are needed more for judgment, direction, and responsibility. The pattern is very clear. People who ignore AI are struggling. People who learn how to use AI are becoming more powerful. AI doesn't remove opportunity, it concentrates it. And the gap between those who adapt and those who don't is growing every single year. So, what should you actually do if you work in tech or want to build a future in this industry? First, stop thinking of AI as competition. AI is not your enemy. It's a tool, and like any powerful tool, it can either replace you or multiply your impact. Learn how to use multiple AI tools, not just one. Understand how systems work instead of focusing only on tasks. Develop problem-solving skills, automation thinking, and the ability to make decisions in uncertain situations. One of the biggest mistakes people make is learning AI at a surface level. They try a tool once, get basic results, and think that's enough. But the real advantage comes from knowing how to ask better questions, how to combine tools, and how to integrate AI into real workflows. That's where the leverage is. Another underrated skill is communication. As AI generates more content and code, the ability to explain, guide, review, and improve that output becomes critical. The person who can clearly define problems, evaluate solutions, will always be more valuable than the person who simply executes instructions. Think of AI like a power tool. In the hands of someone untrained, it's dangerous and unreliable. In the hands of someone skilled, it's unstoppable. The difference isn't the tool, it's the person using it. The tech industry isn't collapsing, it's evolving. Every major technological shift in history has followed the same pattern. Old roles fade, new roles appear. People who adapt early benefit the most. The people who struggle are usually the ones who cling to how things used to work. So now, AI will not replace everyone, but it will replace professionals who refuse to grow. It will challenge comfort zones, it will force learning, and it will reward curiosity, flexibility, and long-term thinking if you're willing to learn. This is actually one of the best times in history to work in tech. The tools are more powerful than ever. The barriers to entry are lower, and a single person can now build things that once required entire teams. The future belongs to people who understand this shift and move with it instead of fighting it. So now I want to hear from you. Do you see AI as a threat to tech jobs or as an opportunity to grow faster than ever before? Let me know in the comments. And if you want a full follow-up video where I break down the exact AI tools and skills you should be learning right now to stay ahead in tech, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned because the next video might literally future-proof your career.